Jinx. Welcome to Tula TV with Taylor and Lucy. Thanks for joining us today. We are super excited to be here with you and to talk about today's topic, which is how to shop sale intentionally. We're going to make sure we get all connected with you guys before we get into the meat of the episode. But perfect, here we are. Great. Okay, we're on Instagram and we're live. So if you guys have questions, we are reading and answering them live. So let us know if you do. Oops. We are starting our winter sale today. Super excited. We're going to have things up to 50% off in store and online. So we'll share that link with you guys. But Lucy and I are going to be talking through our sale picks, some tips on how to shop sale intentionally. I get a lot of you guys in here, you'll try something on and you'll love it, but you'll say to me, oh, I love it, but I already have so many jeans, or I already have so many pieces, like I feel like I need to get rid of some things before I can get this. And then you come back like a week later and it's gone, and you guys are like really bummed that you didn't get it because you loved it. And I think that one of the solutions and what we kind of want to talk about during this live is a strategy for buying intentionally and really thinking through the lens of your personal style and how these pieces are tools and how they're going to incorporate into the wardrobe you already have. I totally understand feeling the need to get rid of things, especially things like denim or t-shirts. For me, it's blazers. But really, each piece that I buy serves a specific purpose, and the reason that it does is because I'm so intentional about it. Like, you think through kind of a little mental checklist, and you kind of really know your personal style. And I think that really helps you not get like overwhelmed with things in your closet that you're not wearing. So that's kind of like our point talking today about some of our sale picks. Because sale, sometimes you just want to buy something because it's on sale, but kind of like take a second and think through it. And the more you do it, the easier it gets so that you don't miss out on your sizes.
For sure.
Yeah.
We also are kind of going to go along the lines of like, there's sale items that you buy because you know it'll work with your closet, and you know no matter what that it's something that won't go out of style, that'll work for you forever, and be the quality that you're getting at a lower price. And then also items that you can use that kind of are a risk and kind of are a little funkier. It's just an opportunity to lean into things like that.
Yeah, step outside of your comfort zone and like mix it up a bit. So yeah, we're gonna kind of cover both. Do you want to get started?
Sure. I'm going to kind of do this in a different format than normally. A lot of the pants that are on sale right now don't fit me. So I'm wearing a good base. Besides the shoes, the top and pants are not on sale. These are our Graphite Bia jeans by Icon. I'm wearing a 26, which I would say these jeans are just the best. They're the best fitting jeans on my body personally. I have an obsession with Icon denim. These are kind of a low mid-rise, and they somehow are still really elongating. And Icon denim is just a good chance to, they're not too much of an investment, so when purchasing with sale items, these are a good piece to throw in with them, because they're quality, but they're not extremely expensive either, so they're
and
great.
we just restocked in sizes in
For
these.
all of them.
I also love these jeans. They work great on me as well. If you have a similar like style or body type to me, I also love these jeans.
They're so flattering, and they, as you wear them and wash them, they become so soft, like a sweatpant material. So they're awesome. I love them. And then this is the Neely Lowen Mariella tee. It's going to be a slimmer fitting tee for Neely. I'm wearing the extra small. It's just great though. It's soft, it's lightweight. The, what am I trying to say?
It's a great base layer.
Yeah, I don't know. The, I have a word I was going to try and use for this.
Right,
But I just lost. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Here's my base. But I'm going to kind of show you the tops that I want to kind of play around with, because it's like one base for this outfit, and each of these tops can make it feel like a completely different thing. I'll probably do like 2 at a time. If that sounds good, because that's kind of how I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to start with this Tibby V-neck. What is viscose?
I think it's Angora wool.
Angora wool.
V-neck.
This is the size medium. What I love about this is, first of all, the fact that it's a neutral black makes it like, yes, the silhouette of it is a little bit funkier, but the neutral black kind of tones it down a little bit and makes it feel just really special and kind of rich. I do think the silhouette of this shirt is just insane. Like, it is so flattering for whatever reason, even though it really doesn't show any figure at all. It's so structured and holds itself so nicely that it just like feels really put together, and it's such a good piece. This is the last one we have. I think the fit of it is just insane, and it's wool, so it's really warm, but it's not going to be itchy at all. I love it like layered over a white tee. I would love it on its own. I would layer it over a dress. Like, this is one of the pieces I would choose that I know would work in my wardrobe with so many different things, with a nylon pant, with leggings, with blue jeans. Like, this is just a no-brainer to me. Layered over anything. I could even, like, it gives you enough room, I could layer it over another sweater or something if I really want to lean into something like that. But yeah, this is one of my top wish list items for the sale. I love this top so much.
Our last one.
And it's our last one, yes. That's such a great top. Next, I'm going to talk about our Zarina Charles jacket, which is also at the top of my wish list.
Lacey and I were trying things on, and we're like, oh, maybe I should buy this and not talk about it in the live.
This is the size large, and it is intended to be a little bit cropped, so the large kind of sits at a unique spot on the waist, I would say. Like, sometimes jackets tend to go longer or are more cropped, and this is kind of right in the middle, but in a really flattering way. This is totally like a jacket. It reads as a blazer, but it's thick enough that it's like really warm, and the sleeves are long enough that it's also going to keep you, like, it's functional while being stylish. And I tried this on with the pants I was wearing earlier, and it still looked good with it. So it's like, not just the jeans, not just the perfect jeans make it look great, but I think overall the fit of this jacket is really nice and feels really feminine despite the jacket being a boxier silhouette. I also think it kind of reminds me, like, with the placement of the buttons and the crossover, it kind of reminds me of the jacket trend happen right now. What is it? I don't know what it's called when it has like a bunch of buttons. They're like old school.
Oh, like all the toggles. And
yes.
Yeah, that is having a moment.
Yeah, and they're kind of cropped. I don't know. I think this leans into it without feeling too trendy, but like kind of giving you the message silhouette-wise. And just like with the exaggerated collar, I think this is just a great piece. The lining in it is kind of silky and really nice, which makes it good for layering. So yeah, this is a great one. Also the last one that we have. Yeah, that's going to be my first wave of tops to talk about.
Okay, am I good?
Yeah.
Okay, I am wearing two pieces. So one of my tips for shopping sale, like Lucy mentioned, is going with those no-brainers, those classics, pieces that you know are part of your daily uniform. And I like to personally buy pieces that are like my daily uniform, but with a slight twist or a slightly different point of view. So that would be this look for me. These are a pair of jeans by High Kier Denim, and I have been in love with these jeans since we got them in. I've been a little hesitant to get them just because they are so long. I do need to get them hemmed, and with a sale price, having to get them hemmed like totally makes it worth it. If you guys do need a good recommendation for a tailor in your local here in Fort Collins, we have one, so let us know. We take all of our pieces to her. She does an amazing job. If you are not local, my biggest tip is finding a good tailor in your area, because you really do get the most wear out of your pieces if they fit you just perfectly, instead of sitting in your closet for months and months because they're like too long or just like slightly too big in the waist. Like, definitely invest in a good tailor. So these are the Bethany jean. I love that they give an exaggerated silhouette, and they're a classic and a no-brainer to me, but I feel like they also just add a little bit of interest to my denim collection. It's something I don't have. They feel very modern and very cool.
They have some green undertones.
Yeah, the wash is really unique. They're a really high quality denim. I like that they sit a little bit higher up. So I'm wearing the size 28. I'm normally like a 29 in denim, so I did size down a little bit. So they're sitting a little bit higher rise on me. And then I pulled in, I actually own this top. This is from Isabel Marant, and I like that
I own it too.
Yeah, Lucy owns it. We have it. I also pulled it in black. Like I would probably, since I already have the white, I would probably grab the black. I think this is such a good option to mix up your white t-shirts. It's like a really, really soft, thick material. It does have shoulder pads. The shoulder pads are removable, so what I love about this is the versatility it gives me. And then it has this cropped silhouette, so I like that it shows just like a little bit of skin with a high-waisted jean, because these are so like wide-legged and baggy. I think that gives a little bit of balance to the look. And it's not like crazy cropped, but I wear it with a lot of my high-rise trousers and high-rise jeans. And then I take the shoulder pads out like on a day off if I'm running errands and I don't want to be so like structured up here. I just remove the shoulder pads, and it's just a really great like white tee with my high-waisted yoga leggings. So such a great piece to grab on sale. And then this is the Lie Studio belt bag. I just threw it on here as just kind of, instead of like using a belt, just to like add a little bit of interest. These are also on sale. We have it in black and in cream. And I think this is just like a cute little way to add like a little something to a basic jeans and tee combo. And then I'm kind of doing the same thing Lucy did, like throwing some other things on. So what I like is this is like a version of my daily uniform, like what I said, and it's going to like mix really well into everything else that I already own. And then
Taylor literally has this in 1 million colors.
I already own this blazer in several colors. However, now that this one is on sale, I'm like talking myself into adding another color because it gives me more options. And I already know that I love the silhouette. I already know that I reach for it day in and day out. It gives me the, what I like about this blazer in particular is that it is transitional. I can wear it now.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh my god, same brain. I can wear it now layered over a big, thick, chunky sweater, or I can wear it into the spring just over a bodysuit or a tank top. Like I can wear this year round.
Color without feeling too like
yeah, this
formal.
is gonna go great into spring as well. So this is like a no-brainer for me. I already know I love the blazer, but I'm kind of just like, oh, just get it in another color.
Yeah, it's so good.
I am wearing the size medium in the t-shirt, if someone is asking. So, yeah, size medium in the Isabel Marant tee. And then this is the extra small. I own the small in a couple colors in this blazer. That's kind of my go-to size, but this is, I think, our last one, and it is an extra small. But honestly, it's so oversized and relaxed. The extra small works perfectly on me.
It looks so cool with those jeans, too.
I know, I love it. I want this whole, like, outfit. I already have the top, so I just need it's got the little button over here to kind of cinch it, which helps with such an oversized like silhouette. But absolutely in love with this. If you don't have a Liam blazer from Tibby, or you have it and you don't have this color, definitely grab it before I do. This is an extra small. Okay, I'll let you go and I will change.
Okay, now I'm gonna lean into some sweaters. I have a classic sweater, and then I have kind of like a more fun sweater that also reads as classic. This is our guest in residence Argyle vest in the size large. This is also the last one. This is so great because I feel like typically an Argyle vest can feel very like kind of grandpa vibes, but the silhouette of this makes it feel feminine. The way that it kind of comes to almost a cinch at the waist, makes it read as very feminine. And Argyle is obviously very classic print-wise, so it kind of feels nostalgic in a way. This is also going to be cashmere, so it's extremely soft, but I think this is just luxe, and it works with a lot of things. I love it paired over the white tee again. It's the small details like that. I love it with the black denim, but it would also read really differently, but still cool with a pair of blue jeans or with a trouser. I think this gives you a lot of options and is a way to kind of lean into something playful and just a little bit colorful and funky. So I love this. This is a fun one. Then I have a more classic option, which is going to be this white creamish Sablin sweater. A lot of our sweaters, I put it on and I was like, why is this so small? But it's because a lot of the sweaters that I wear and reach for and that we have are more oversized, and it's kind of refreshing to have something that's not necessarily fitted, but the proportions feel just a little bit, I guess the proportions are fitted, but it's not like fitted to the body, which I appreciate a lot. I love the cream over a white tee. I think it's really special. Again, Sablin is just obviously the best of the best cashmere. It literally feels like you're just like, it feels like butter on your skin. It's so comfortable. It's also one of those pieces that you know is gonna work in your closet. You know is gonna go, it's gonna last forever because of the quality. I have a brown Sablin sweater that I literally live in at all moments, no matter where I am. This is a piece that you know is going to work with a lot of different options of bottoms, can be layered on top. Like, this is just such a classic and such a no-brainer to me. And also it has so many little details that just make it feel more luxe, especially over time as it becomes more worn in. So
What size are you wearing?
I'm wearing the size medium. And then I would also add on, this also isn't on sale, but I would throw on a De Palma belt with this look specifically. I think it just kind of ties it together and makes it feel like, I think sometimes creams and blacks can feel harsh when you add something like brown.
Softens it.
Yeah, it feels softer. It feels just a little bit more intentional.
I love that Lucy is styling things back to some of our classics that are not on sale, because that is one of our tips for shopping sale, is like asking yourself, does this work with other things in my wardrobe that I already have, that I already love, that I already wear on a daily basis? Can I like incorporate this into my existing closet and personal style?
Yeah.
So I think that you're demonstrating that by keeping your like favorite jeans and
Yeah,
tee and belt.
totally. I mean, it's like all the looks I've shown you have been completely different vibes, but it's all the same base. Like, I'm changing one thing. I also want to talk about the shoe. I'm wearing our Rachel Comey mule. These are on sale. I think a mule is great. It shows a little bit of skin. Like, I get it feels similar to wearing a black boot, like our Wally boot, but having a little peek of skin feels feminine, feels elevated, especially with a black jean that can read a little bit more masculine and like, yeah, that's the only word I have to describe this. Okay, I'm done.
I also pulled a Sablin sweater. Again, echoing what Lucy just said, it's a no-brainer. It's a timeless, high-quality cashmere. It's never gonna go out of style. It's gonna be a piece that I am so happy that I bought and saved some money on. So this is the one that you own in brown, but just in black. This is our last one. This is an extra small. It's the last one. This is how it's fitting on me. I'm normally like a small medium on top, but this is definitely oversized, so the extra small works. Honestly, I really love it with the wide leg jean like this. Again, just like daily uniform. What I love about this sweater though is that it answers the question, like, does this fit into my lifestyle, is another really great question to ask yourself when shopping sale. And I like to ask myself that, like, is this a piece that like vacay and travel tailor can wear, and is this a piece that office, like business tailor can wear, and is this a piece that like off-duty, running around tailor can wear? And it answers all of those questions as a yes. Like, I love this, styled with a jean. I'm gonna throw on another jacket for you guys, and I can wear this like in a professional space, like elevated to work, but I also would wear it with like a silk lounge pant for travel, or like my crispy nylon tibby pants I would wear for travel. I could wear it with a workout legging or like a little boxer short. Like, I could wear this in any aspect of my life. Okay, this is the Staud suede shirt in this beautiful color. It's like this beautiful dark brown. This is a size small, also our last one. We're doing a lot of last ones so that you guys can see how they fit on us and grab them if you want them. And I love these pieces. I love the black and brown style together here.
I also love the texture.
I love the texture. To me, these pieces, again, this is another like high quality, timeless, never gonna go out of style. I'll have it for forever. I know we are moving into spring, so even though these are pieces that I'm only gonna get a little bit of wear in, like as soon as it gets cold here, I can wear them now a little bit, but I would probably pack them up and be so excited to pull them out next fall. They're going to feel just as relevant. They're gonna add interest to my fall wardrobe so that it feels fresh and new, and I saved money on them. I just love like the richness that this jacket adds. The color is so beautiful. We're definitely seeing still a lot of browns heading into fall, so I know this is gonna like fit right in and work with everything else I already have in my
Show
wardrobe.
the back of it too. It has a kind of a cool like square patchwork feel. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like sewn up and through the middle, and it just the little details that add the interest and the good structure.
It's such a good piece. Like this would, I'd be so happy to like pull this out next fall. And then the other thing I pulled was this Jerome Paco bag. I don't know why nobody's grabbed this yet because I style it with everything. This is one of the pieces. I know Lucy has this, and I was like, I think I might just get this. We've been styling it a lot like a clutch, and I absolutely love it. Lucy's note was that it is like if you're so layered up, it's a little hard to get over your shoulder, so you kind of have to hold it like this.
But it's cute like that.
Yeah, we're heading into spring though, this is going to be great heading into spring to just like spice up your daily uniform. Like it'd be great with just like what you have on. Like,
for sure,
jeans
yeah.
and a t-shirt. So this is definitely like, again, a timeless bag. It offers a different silhouette, and it's like a no-brainer to me.
Okay, this is the Zarina James shirt. I think this shirt to me is a little bit intimidating on the hanger, but it's extremely good on. And I'll show you how I style it to make it not feel, it kind of can feel, I guess, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's like a word I'm looking for that's not right. Okay. Basically, I'm buttoning it to the top. I think with the neckline that we have going on here and the color blocking, buttoned to the top feels really cool. But this top is really elongating and just feels really stylish. So this is one of the pieces I'm pulling that is a little bit of like a risk and a little bit funkier, but still so cool and can go back to like, I am constantly investing in the classics in my closet, so having something like this to throw in with them every once in a while just feels cool and adds interest. And it's like, I don't know, this top is just so cool. I think it's really flattering. I think the silhouette of it is great. The length of the sleeves and everything, like the cuffs. I would typically cuff my shirt, but I think I want to leave it because of the color blocking here. I just think this shirt is really interesting and a good chance to like play around with some different patterns, and I don't know, it's just different, but it's still like the classic silhouette. Another option would be the Alex Mel Joe shirt. Just a good refresh on a classic white button-up that isn't linen, so it's good for winter and spring. And I would style this really similarly, but again, classic if you don't want to lean into the pattern too much. But this is the last one, and it's so fun, and I love it. I was really intimidated by it at first when we got it, and then I tried it on like 2 weeks ago, and I continue to reach for it to style with it. I've styled it with leather pants, blue jeans. Like, it can go so many different ways and read so differently. I think it's just so fun, especially like with a pointed toe heel, bringing back in feminine elements with my hair down or with like a slick back. I think it can read masculine on the hanger, but once it's on, it's like unexpectedly feminine.
Okay, Next pieces, I thrown another pair of jeans. These are the R13 articulated knee Wayne jeans. That's a mouthful. Again, another jean that I have had on my list, but I do need to get them hemmed a little bit, so it's a good jean to grab on sale. Also just offers, again, another silhouette. I like this washed black because I think that it helps balance some more feminine pieces in my wardrobe, or like some brighter colors. I had pulled, oh, I think I put it back. I had pulled like a pink sweater, and I love pink, and I have some like pops of color that I think would go really well with the like kind of washed black of the jeans. Anyways, I have on a graphic tee from Mother. Again, I think this is one of those kind of fun injection pieces that just it gives a different vibe than if I were just wearing like a plain white tee.
Sure. It's more fun.
Yeah, it's more
just
fun.
a little bit more
And
relaxed.
I love the color here. It says, "I'm a little firecracker," which I also think is so cute. It just shows some personality. It's a way to like show some personality in your
Also,
style.
these graphic tees are special because they're intentionally attempted to look vintage.
Like vintage, yeah.
So
It gives like a
there's,
vintage
some
feel.
warmness on the color, which just like makes it again feel a little bit more special and chill.
So love this. I'm wearing a size 27 in these jeans, so I did size down in these jeans so that they sit higher up. I found that if I took my true size in these, they sat a little bit lower, but it was so much material right here, so my tip is to size down in these.
Yeah.
And then I am styling it with this Kellmeyer blazer. Again, I'm a sucker for a good blazer, but what I like about this one is that it offers a slimmer silhouette than the Liam blazer that I'm also obsessed with. It's a little bit more tailored, it's a little bit more slimming, so it helps balance out the bagginess of the jeans. I tend to wear a lot of baggy denim and oversized trousers, so I think having a more tailored blazer in my wardrobe, it just makes a ton of sense. And this is like one of those, again, timeless quality pieces. It also is not just like I have like a plain black blazer, but I like that this has this kind of like really subtle plaid because it feels, it just adds dimension. It feels a little bit more visually interesting. So love these together. How many more looks do you have?
Just one.
Okay. I'm gonna throw on my other pieces on over this. On the topic of pulling in like those injection pieces, I think a pop of color is something that I like to reach for during sale season. This is a sweater from Isabel Marant, and this is the size, let's see. This is the size 40. And to me, this is a great tool, not only in the color, but also in the fit. Like Lucy was mentioning with the Sablin sweater, we're doing a lot of very oversized silhouettes right now, but I like that this one fits a little bit more fitted, especially with a baggy jean and just thrown over like a white tee. This just like feels really like cool and interesting to me and gives me a couple more options. So I like this is a little bit more fitted. It's so soft. And such a beautiful color. I love red. So this is a great option to grab during the sale. But I also like it as a tool. For example, as it starts to get warmer, I still love using this pop of color as a tool if I were to like do something like this combination. And then throw this over my shoulders. And then my tip for the sleeves, or like when you're adding bulk, I do want to show my forearms, show some skin. I think that helps balance it out a little bit. But my tip for the Liam blazer is I take a hair tie. You guys have seen me like roll and push them up, but sometimes I want the like cuff to be open, so I will take a hair tie and put it on my wrist and then kind of like bunch the sleeves up so that they stay like that all day. That's one of my tricks for wearing these Liam blazers, and that makes such a difference when you're wearing like oversized clothing and just showing a little bit of skin here and then adding like a sweater around your neck. So this is another way to use the red sweater as a tool.
So good. I love that. Okay.
Tibia 12 feet of pants run. Oh, own those. So somebody's asking about the Tibby twill pleated pants. I am a size 28, I'm like a size 29, and I took the size 6. So a 10, I'm trying to do the math. Let me grab them and see for you while Lucy's throwing this on.
Okay. I am throwing on our Tibby black cocoon neck sweatshirt. We just got these in a couple of colors, which is fun. We have just a size large left in this. I have the size large in the gray, and I am constantly reaching for it. I know sometimes like an extremely oversized sweatshirt can feel overwhelming, but I think there's elements of this that make it less overwhelming. So for example, the arm sleeves here, like I'll wear mine just like this all the time. But then also a tip that I will do is I'll wear just like a pretty tight bralette and kind of tuck the front of it up into it. If I'm not feeling a front tuck, I think that looks nice. But what I'm gonna do here again is add this De Palma belt. I think like a sweatshirt and jeans sometimes can feel a little bit casual, so adding in again something like this De Palma belt feels just a little more refined and put together. This is the size medium in the belt, so you can go in between these belts pretty easily, I would say, size wise. Like the extra small is pretty small, but the small, in my opinion, I guess it's different per person, but like this is the medium. The small and extra small all work for me in different ways. But I think this just kind of overall makes the look feel very put together. I think the brown complements the black really nicely. The back of the sweatshirt is a cocoon shape, which is like the classic Tibby look. I think it being oversized though makes it feel really luxe. Like I think just the solid black like this in itself feels luxe, and the oversized drapiness of it, especially with the front tuck like this, feels intentional and very put together to me. And again, this is something that is kind of a no-brainer. I would wear this traveling. I would wear this to work. I would wear it at home. I could throw on a matching set. I think the sale is a good opportunity to invest in something like a matching set. We have the size large in the Calder sweatpants. This is something I would throw on together and go to the airport and travel in all day. Feel comfortable, but still look put together. I would do probably tucking it under the bra because yes, sometimes when it's just all the way down, like it can feel a little bit overwhelming. I think with a sweatshirt, you kind of have to mess around with it, but the cocoon neck or back adds a silhouette that makes it feel, I don't know, it's just good. It's just a good thing. Like when it goes over your butt in this way, and I kind of will like tuck under the lining, it's just really chill and a vibe. It's a vibe. I would throw on this this is the Big Tote by St. Agni. This is also on sale, but just kind of an all black look like this with this bag. Feels effortless, feels put together, feels chic. It's good.
I think grabbing a good handbag on sale is like
It's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Like this one you could fit a laptop and a ton of stuff in. I
love this.
This
one
is
too.
on my wish list.
Yeah, mine too.
Especially because you can actually fit your whole arm in with like a big puffer jacket. This is a great piece.
Really quickly, I was just going to answer somebody's questions about these Tibby pants. It's really, you can kind of play with sizes here. So, for example, Kate, the owner of the store, she probably like sizes, I think she just said, she sizes like 2 sizes up in these so that they sit really low, and then you do have the option to cinch them in the back here. So the sizing is a little flexible. I personally take the size 6 and they sit a little bit higher rise on me. I can take the size 8 and they sit a little bit lower, just kind of depending on.
Yeah, it depends where you want it to sit.
Depending on where you want it to sit. So there's some flexibility with sizing here, just as a FYI. If you'd like any specific measurements or anything for any of the items we have, just give us a call at the store and we can help you guys shop for some things. All of our sale items are final sale, so if you guys have questions, please let us know. And yeah, just to recap, I feel like really intention comes with knowing your personal style and taking the time to ask yourself a couple of questions before you decide to grab a ton of things just because they're on sale. So I think thinking through, does this work with the other things in my closet and speak to my personal style and make them feel refreshed? Can I wear it now? Can I wear it later? Can I wear it in every aspect of my life? Does it fit in with my lifestyle? I think those are some important questions to ask.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys got some inspiration from this. Our sale is now live on our website. We'll post the link right after this so that you can get shopping. You guys get kind of like first access. We haven't put it out to everyone yet, so take advantage of that. It goes live to the public tomorrow.
Especially because a lot of the pieces are
like
the last ones.
I think Misha said that we just sold this blazer that I'm wearing.
And a goodie for her.
Sadly. Oh, and this tee. So.
Things are going to go fast.
Oh, congrats to whoever grabbed it. I'm so happy for you.
So that
Okay.
means I have to buy all the things I was wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, don't buy them.
Don't no one buy them, so I.
Okay. Let us know if you guys have questions. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.